All Aussie Radio with Phill C. G'day people, Phill C here, allaussieradio.com.au. Happy Thursday everyone. Coming to you from Monto. Yep, we're still at Monto. I'm going to give the mechanic a call after lunch, see if them springs have arrived today. He was saying Friday latest. It's Thursday today. Fingers crossed. Now, if they don't arrive Friday, Monday's a public holiday. So we're going to be stuck here at least until probably Wednesday, because if they arrive Tuesday, he said he'd come straight down, but it's going to depend on how long, I guess, it takes for those blessed things to get here. So we've had a bit of fun this morning. We're parked at this place, $5 overnight with water. Now, when we left, or rather before we left, we ordered a 220 litre water bladder and a pump and all the gear that goes with it, because we thought, you know, we're going to get to places where we're going to run out of water. We're on 1/3 now in the tank, in the van, and the 220 will fill us up and give us more. So this morning, I should have done it before I left home. This morning we've been putting the pump together and all the fittings and everything to go and grab us some water. So we're going to do that right now, folks. But before we do, let me show you what we've been doing. Okay, so there you can see the bladder. It's all there. It comes with a big filler point, and then that's where the water comes out at the bottom. But we had to put all these little bits and pieces together. There's a stop valve, and because I wanted to make it easy for myself when we want to use it, I put these quick snap connectors on so that we don't have to have the motor and everything connected to the bladder. So that's my little creation with all these Nilex fittings, which is great. There's the tap. Had to put a Anderson plug onto it for power, because it just came with 2 connectors. Now I've got Anderson plugs on the truck. I've got Anderson plugs all over the place on the van, so I can plug it in virtually anywhere. So what we're going to do now, folks, is we're just going to chuff up probably, I don't know, a few hundred meters. We haven't got that much hose to the tap. Fill up the bladder, bring it back, and fill up the tanks. Let's see how it works, eh? So there you go, folks. It's very rare we get to see a long-haired assistant Lynny in a video. She didn't even bother to bring a hat. How's that? But me being a gentleman, I thought, well, we can't see her get a hot head like me sometimes. Anyway, so what we're doing is Lynny's filling up this bladder. So this is the first time we've actually done this, but it's pretty easy. Obviously, you just, there it is there. 220 litres this little baby holds. Now that's going to give us a full tank of water in the van. The water is potable, which means it's drinkable. And there's our little boy Timmy. And all they really ask you to do is make a donation. Now it's $5 a day to stay here. You couldn't go better anywhere. There's no toilets, but that's cool because we've got our own. So as you can see, the bladder is starting to take shape as the water goes in. 220 litres, that's going to be like a square box when she's fully filled up. There are anchor points. This is a very good quality one. You can see there that there are anchor points where you can tie this little beastie down if you wanted to. We're not going to be going anywhere where I think we're going to need to do that. But a great idea nonetheless. And there you have it, folks. 200 litres of water. My mistake. I thought it was 220. It's in fact 200 litres, and that's going to give us another full tank. We're down to 1/3. They call it 1/3 on our water gauge. We're going to go and do that right now. So as you can see, we've got the hose into the filler point of the tank. Got our best water filter connected right there, which of course snakes around to there. Lenny's assisting. All we have to do now is plug this little Anderson into the power supply over here on the van. As you can see and hear, it's going as per our plan. You beauty. So there you go, folks. What do you think of that? Absolutely fantastic. So there you go, folks. It's as simple as that. And for us, an absolute necessity. We do a lot of free camping, and there's only two things you really have to consider when you're free camping, and that's plenty of power, so you need batteries and solar, and of course plenty of water. Now we bought that entire kit. That was the bladder, 200 litre bladder, the pump, hoses, fittings from a company online in Victoria. They go by the name of Fleximark. So if you're interested, why not check them out? Okay, they come in various sizes, various weights. The one we got's the Super Duty. It's a much thicker fabric, and there's something for everyone's budget, I'm sure. Okay, the one we bought, it was over 300 for the bladder and the pump and the fittings. I'm not going to say an exact price because I don't remember, but I'd have to say the best $300+ we've spent to give us peace of mind when we're travelling on the road. So there it is, folks. Phill C, allauszieradio.com.au, coming to you from Monto in Queensland, signing off. All Aussie Radio with Phill C.